Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our celebration assembly. I hope you've all had a really good week. As I've been driving into work this week, the display on the fence has really been catching my eye. I've been seeing the little people outlines that you've been decorating and sticking on the fence, and it's looking great. To begin with, there were just a couple, but as the week has gone on, it has grown and grown and grown and grown. It's looking amazing. There are so many on the fence now, it looks really good. But as I was driving in one day, it just reminded me of a story that I used to like reading when I was at primary school, and I thought, I'm going to share that with the children on Friday. So this is what your fence display reminded me of. The story of the enormous turnip. I'm sure lots of you know it, but I just want to read it with you this morning. Once upon a time, there was an old man who planted some turnip seeds. He watered them and cared for them, and soon the seeds began to grow. The man was hungry and wanted to eat the turnip. The turnip was not just a big turnip. It was not just a very big turnip. It was enormous. The old man pulled at the turnip with all his might, but it would not budge. So he shouted for his wife to come and help. Then together they pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled, but the enormous turnip still would not budge. So the old man and the woman shouted to a little boy who was playing in the field. The boy ran to the turnip patch to help, and all together they pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled, but the enormous turnip still would not budge. So the old man and the woman and the little boy shouted to a little girl who was playing by the tree. The girl ran to the turnip patch to help, and all together they pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled, but the enormous turnip still would not budge. So the old man and the woman and the little boy and the little girl called to the old man's dog to come and help. The dog ran to the turnip patch to help, and all together they pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled, but the enormous turnip still would not budge. So the old man and the woman and the little boy and the little girl and the old man's dog called to the old woman's cat to come and help. The cat ran to the turnip patch to help, and all together they pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled, but the enormous turnip still would not budge. So the old man and the woman and the little boy and the little girl and the old man's dog and the old woman's cat called to the farmhouse mouse to come and help. The mouse ran to the turnip patch to help, and all together they pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled, and suddenly, pop, out of the ground came the enormous turnip. The old man was very pleased, and he invited everyone in for a delicious turnip supper. It's a simple story, but as I saw your fence display this week, it just reminded me of that. And I just wanted to say, I think it reminded me of that because in that story, everyone has to work together to get the turnip out of the ground. And it's reminded me that we all have a really important part to play in Crowthorne in our school. And every one of you is just as important as all the others. And I guess I want to say that particularly to the children who are at home at the moment, those of you who can't come back. Even though you're not with us, we still think about you a lot, and you are still such an important part of our school. We really miss you, and we are longing for the day when you can come back and join us. So I hope that encourages you today. And if you haven't stuck your little outline on the fence, if you haven't decorated one yet, then please do that and come and add it to the rest of them. And we'll see if we can get it going all the way along the fence. That would be amazing. Okay, well, we have some celebrations to share as well this morning. So The best seats in the house. We've got some extra names we thought would celebrate even more children today. The children who have earned the most coins on Times Table Rockstars are Dylan and Emily, Cheyenne, Christian, Ishan, Nathan, Radine, Joseph, Yusuf, and Jasper. So well done to all of you. You get the best seats in the house for earning the most coins. Good job, well done. The children who've had the most improved speed, and it's really nice to see some different names on this list, so well done. The children who get the best seats in the house for the most improved speed are Fletcher, William, Sullivan, Milo, Tanya, Alice, Oliver, Lucy, Tane, and Cheyenne. So good job, all of you. Well done. Really good work. Our good citizens today. For Year 6, we have Eva for her great attitude to learning, and Thomas for his resilience to his learning. Year 5, we have George, who's produced some great work, demonstrated perseverance, and also helped his sister. Well done, George. Year 4, Alina, for her outstanding effort and attitude towards her learning throughout lockdown, particularly in English. Well done, Alina. And Year 3, Lottie. She's always so encouraging to other children in the Year 3 Zoom chats. She gives thumbs up and mimes clapping for them when they're showing their work, as well as working hard at home. That's lovely, Lottie, well done. Year 2, Anya, for continuing to work incredibly hard at home each week and producing lots of high quality work. Year 1, Mrs. Bolt wanted to nominate Gift for his enthusiasm and brilliant attitude in this week's music lesson. And Reception, Jessica, for persevering when her learning was tricky this week. So well done to all of our good citizens. That's really good to hear. I've seen lots of children for good work this week as well, and we've had lots sent in from teachers. So we have tweeted some on our school's Twitter account. So some of you might want to ask your parents to have a look at that. And I know as well that some praise postcards have been put in the post for some children. So please do keep sending your work into your teachers because they share it with me and we do really enjoy seeing what you've been doing at home. Let's say our school prayer together. Dear God, help us to do the things we should, to be to others kind and good. In all we do and in all we say, to be more caring every day. Amen. Well, I hope you enjoyed that celebration assembly this morning. Remember the story of the enormous turnip and how it was everyone pulling together and working together that got the turnip out of the ground. And that's a picture of us at school. We all work together and support each other, and that's when good things happen. So have a brilliant day, enjoy Friday, and then make sure you enjoy this weekend. And let's hope there's some sunshine and some of this rain stops. Take care, and I will see you all soon. Bye.